Sun, moon, stars,
It's a dark night, 2-0, so you see the beacon of light through that black hole? Greetings, suns and moons, and of course I have to welcome back all my stars. We're going to go ahead and get into channeling this energy. Now, you may have seen a video recently, and in this video I addressed someone letting go. And because this individual that certainly needs to let go, you or whomever this is already knows why this individual feels this way. Now, this has a lot to do with you feeling all of the holes. You know what I'm talking about? And because this individual feels like you do it the best, you are already aware of why this person is sprung. And since this is the case, when you inform them face to face and for someone else on the phone that you were with someone else that you loved, they didn't expect it. Now, for the same frequency of individuals, however, you may not be a celebrity, you were a T in a plot in the past. Now, for many, this involved an excursion. However, this is picking up on a boat trip. Now, someone you used to know, or this is you, decided to confide in someone. However, because at the same time there was a secret affair taking place, you or this person wasn't aware that they were being schemed on. Now, this has a lot to do with a business arrangement. However, this one was sealed with a handshake, and since this is the case, you could be a sole proprietor or whomever this is. And because this business deal went awry, you or this person's business is in jeopardy. Now, if you are the owner of a corporation, I suggest you join the financial tier, because as soon as that company merges, you're going to need to outsource. Now, for the same group on a different frequency, someone is attempting to buy you out. However, because you're contracted, nothing is yet set in stone for you. Now, for all parties involved, someone that you hired for one night placed the blame on you. Now, this blame has a lot to do with some documentation, and because you were seen with someone, or this person was, everything points to you being implicated. Now, this has everything to do with the RICO Act, and because you are part of a certain circle, someone that you used to work with and someone that you hired is going to say that you introduced them to someone. Now, there could be some false allegations in regards to someone's mental state, and because there's some satire going around, people may be accusing you of being schizo, or this is you creating satire and you believe that you'll profit from it. Now, what I'm also picking up is someone paying someone to create a false narrative and to present it. Now, you may know a content creator, or this is you. Now, what I'm getting for you is someone put a T on you as well. And since this is the case, when you present the storyline, it's going to activate a seeking T knot on you. Now, for the individual that has already released this satire, when you encountered this person that you felt was pretty enough to be a grand model, you decided to exchange numbers. Now, for one individual, you presented this person online, and for another, you decided that you would DM them. And since you're a well-known content creator in your area, people know who you are. But this person that you referred to as pretty enough to be a grand model didn't. Now, in both situations, these females refer to themselves as escorts. And because they either watch readings or do pendulum swings, they both decided that they got one. Now, when you presented this content, someone said you be tricking. And because you reside in the area where people frequent when they want to get away, you were recognized by a celebrity. However, you didn't see them. Now, if this is you that recently proposed a collab or you did one, when you introduced this person that you felt was pretty enough to be a grand model to your circle or to your friends, they either said she's a streetwalker or she's a video vixen. And since this is the case, they now believe that you planted something on them and that is someone that you trick with. And because they're well known in their field or in their area, people are aware of their occupation. And because of their occupation, they have a circle. Now, when she showed someone your channel at a club, someone that she knows said you be paying. Now, since they're a group that's on a certain frequency, what I'm picking up amongst these frenemies is competition, strife, and betrayal. Now, if you're a part of this circle, you could be the one that has your eyes set on someone's husband. And because you're aware that everyone in this circle either danced and or streetwalked, you know that 3 of these individuals in this circle ended up married to someone that is either wealthy or rich. And since this is the case, you are now deciding to force a connection with the content creator. Now, all of you follow your idols on the gram, and because of this, you are aware of who's going somewhere. Now, you could be the one that's doing splifka to bind a wealthy man, or the one with frequent flyer miles is, and since this is the case, when whoever went to Dubai, they got stuck. Now, this is partially due to the fact that he is married. However, not entirely. Some of it has something to do with your frenemy. Now, if you are the one that went to Mexico to get surgery, the person that referred you decided to go to the DR to get theirs. Now, this is because they felt like they did enough to botch your surgery, so they didn't want to go at the same time or to the same place as you. Now, beforehand, if you could recollect, they were the one that decided to get this surgery in the first place. And because they found out some information about you and a prior situationship that you had with someone that they know, they decided that they would get you back by being the cause of your disfigurement. And because several people in this circle also went through a paradigm shift ascension, some of them had connectivity in certain places. And since this is the case, when you booked your trip, they all decided to use you as a vice. Now, the person that initially wanted this surgery did their research, so they already knew that this place was not adequate. However, they lied and told you they went there. Now, you may have some lung issues because of this. Now, all of you need to know that the incantation that you participated in is the reason why all of your plans are failing. Now, if you've recently seen someone wink at you, they're doing this to you because you believe that this is a sign from God as a yes. And because you believe that angels do this too. When you called upon that pantheon that you believe is Baron, he decided to use this as a cue. And because of this, you're constantly making bad choices. Now, this wannabe pantheon that you believe is an aristocrat made you or this person believe that they are the cause of someone's head shaking. But they were not. This was being done so that they could get you to summons Inikinos, which they convinced you could be achieved by performing a sacred practice. Now, you or a third party refers to this as tantric. However, it is not. So when you or this person encountered a Galanga in the dream state, you were informed of the indecent deed that you did in order to reach that plane of existence. Now, my suggestions for this circle is for all of y'all to get a past life present karma reading from me by reaching out to me at oracleoftheether@gmail.com and booking with me today. Now, for those that are interested in the other segments associated with this pool, they'll be available soon behind the scenes. Join the membership. That is it. What is your name? What is your name? Saragisias Etha.